Rhythm can move you, it can move you to tears. Beautiful melody that tickles my ears. Don't think of heaven or a god in the sky. My soul will sing forever when I die. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Designed it all but was left to chance. Create, destroy with just one glance. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. I'll walk around a mile in your shoes. If you won't be afraid to lend me yours to use, and hold your tongue before you accuse a friend for cheating if you lose. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Designed it all but was left to chance. Create, destroy with just one glance. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Why will they never ever feel your pain? Why do they fear that we're all the same? Transparent skull, you can see my brain, and we'll all get wet if it should ever rain. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame.
Met again today. Welcome you to CCW episode number 24 of Titans. Colossal Championship Wrestling is about to be underway, folks, and we are starting off tonight with the Jared Wolf Open Challenge. And for a rare time, this time we are going to see Jared Wolf coming out first, and then we'll go ahead to find out who is challenging or accepting the Open Challenge, I suppose. Is this going to be a championship match? We'll find out momentarily. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles bout scheduled for 1 fall, and it is part of the Jared Wolf Open Challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome first, accompanied to the ring by Logan Drake, fighting out of the red corner, representing Logan Drake Industries Limited, weighing in tonight at 219 pounds, Jared. Whoa! Jared Wolf starting off competition with his Open Challenge. We're going to find out together who it is accepting the Open Challenge. Of course, Jared Wolf's set to be teaming up alongside fellow LDI Limited members, the Mad King, Smash Barnett, and all hail Jamie Shepherd. Against the removal squad, we're going to see who it is stepping up here. Well, speak of the devils, and they shall appear. But which one will it be? Well, someone from the removal squad is going to be facing off here. We're not being told. I suspect all three have their gear on. Let's hope this isn't a handicap situation, because that would be mightily unfair. I mean, Jared Wolf has been, on the other hand, on the other end of that equation before, when it was stagnation took over the Colossal Sam and were violently pursuing the nation and allies. Eric Daniels entering the ring. Adam Rodway here as well. Oh, so is Anthony Garza, of course. The real squad as a whole are still fuming over their losing of the rematch clause and subsequent third attempt. That was the game not quite muting the Adam Cole Bebe correctly from the original entrance, but all three still in the ring. Okay, Jared Wolf and Eric Daniels. Okay, Eric Daniels is the competition. Here we go, Colin elbow tie. For a second, I was worried that somehow the removal squad had made this a 3-on-1 handicap match. Let's just get their licks in before conquer Atlanta. Of course, this is the final show before we head to Atlanta up in the United States of A. Oh god. We've been to Miami, we've been to Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Now we're heading to Atlanta, Georgia, home of the First Blood champion. He'll be looking to make his first defense of the championship against the man who tied his record at 4 defenses apiece, the Natural Arch. But before he can get there, Arch has got his sights set on Caleb Adams tonight. No, excuse me, he had his sights set on Caleb Adams last week, but lost out to a surprisingly dangerous one. Eric Daniels going for the pin straight away. Gato, Adam Rodway at ringside, much like Logan Drake. Let's see who is going to interfere and how. Up to top rope, Eric Daniels. Big, splash. Just flinging his body off the top, landing down to kick out there by Jared Wolf. Sweeps the leg out. Oh, stomps right on the wrist. And ladies and gentlemen, for those that aren't aware, later on tonight, here live in real time, we will be seeing ATWE Live number 22. So we could very well be seeing Eric Daniels appearing on that show too. We double check the card, because it did get announced earlier over in the ATWE Discord. It's not necessarily scheduled for competition just yet, but the Hardcore Championship will be defended, so we could see him there. We could again see Drake Henry, our referee for this match, show up in that like he did last time on ATWE. Referee administering the 10 count as Adam Rodway's up on the apron, distracting Jared Wolf. Wolf ignoring him now to Eric Daniels back in the ring. Nice whip. Oh god, Snapdragon suplex, just sidestepped him as he saw Daniels putting the brakes on and just wrenching him back onto his neck. Oh, lining up though is Eric Daniels, who getting off to a bit of a rocky start the last calendar year. Oh god, but oh god, look at that, just boot stretching out Jared Wolf. And the leader, is my opinion, of the removal squad is not being kind here to Jared Wolf. Oh, I think he's going to run off the ropes, but Logan Drake gave him pause. Now off the ropes. Oh god, big spin and slam. And Drake Henry, noticing the removed turnbuckle pad, going to go alleviate that. Oh god, diving off the second rope, but nobody home because Jared Wolf gets out the way. Irish whip over the top rope, crashing to the outside on that concrete floor here. And oh, Drake Henry hopping out the ring. Hopping back in the ring. Curious. We did see one of the refs jump on someone last week, which was hilarious, but not encouraged. Oh, hello. Backstabber. He was looking for a neck breaker, but accidentally slipped free, did Eric Daniels, so went for the backstabber instead. Good innovation there. Good recovery by Jared Wolf as he now looks to put down Daniels. Crowd behind him, Kick to the midsection. Driver. Oh. The calling. The howl. 1, 2, 3. The Real Squad now really regretting that they did try and make this a handicap situation because Jared Wolf with the victory. Here in the Jared Wolf Open Challenge. It's been a relatively indifferent challenge, or open challenge series for Jared Wolf, but this time he makes it stick, picking up his 6th victory here in CCW. Whereas Eric Daniels 0 for 3 currently, and that could very well be 0 for 4 if Logan Drake Industries Limited has their way come Atlanta. It will be LDI Limited versus the Removal Squad Trios competition as the non-Black Chapel members of Logan Drake's squad take on the entirety of the Removal Squad. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that's your first match of the evening concluded. We move on now to a triple threat tag team bout as we preview, a fatal 4-way tag team bout. A 4-way tag is good old preview action of a sort for the Martial Mayhem Championship. Of course, the entirety of the nation are occupied elsewhere, so Siffy will not be a part of this match. He's in the main event tonight alongside the rest of the nation. So it will be nation adjacent citizens. The ambassadors, nation adjacent citizens, as I'm calling them apparently, be doing a good job representing Slippy in this one. But Leo Kobayashi teaming up with former champion Cameron Payne against Kayla and not you, but you, Sotelo, teaming up against the Cole, because Azrael Black is one of the participants, and teaming up against Joseph Anarchy and Lucia Belova. Where is she? There she be. Christ. This is gonna get chaotic. Now, the only ones that aren't really matching in the slightest are Kobayashi and Cameron Payne, but yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Ben. I don't think yourself is on the card. No, you're not on the card yourself, but there's lots of competition to be had. Fatal 4-way tag team match scheduled for one fall. Well, to be honest, it doesn't matter if we get another situation like we had with the World Class Tag Team Championship, because, yeah. That on the card here tonight, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, what I got this is a fatal 4-way tag team bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, trying to make her way down, now fight. Out in the red corner, winged tonight at 121 pounds. She is the Canadian Sweet Assassin, Cameron Payne. Absolute chaos is set to unfold at Atlanta. Fatal 4-way Martial Mayhem 20-minute time limit. It's not elimination, it's one fall to a finish, one submission to a finish. So Cameron Payne has been in a similar situation before when she was the champion. However, she's not in the match, and there's one more person. Siffy is going in with an advantage if he can either tap someone out or survive for 20 minutes and ensure no one else taps out in those 20 minutes. then he keeps the championship. But this man does not want that to happen because, ladies and gentlemen, now introducing her tag team partner, kind of makes his way down now, weighing in tonight at 238 pounds. He is the Flaming Dragon, Leo Kobayashi. We saw him lose the championship to Sippy over in ATWE, and he is not amused. But he could earn it back. Sippy won the championship off him, proceeded to interfere in a tag match between the Cole and the Nation. Azrael Black took great umbrage with it because both Lucia Belova and Sippy laid their hands upon Jet Lazar in that match, and Azrael Black was like, screw you, I demand recompense, I demand compensation, fight me, Sippy. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing introducing their competitors first. Currently making their way down, now fighting at the neutral corner, weighing in tonight at a total weight of 350 pounds, Sotelo and Kayla Turner. Stagnation! Look at that, Kayla. They're gonna fight with people in the crowd. They're not amused. Cameron Payne, very unamused with Kayla. That's why she's in this match. That's why she stepped up to team up with Leo Kobayashi, because she wants to get her hands on Kayla Turner after being defeated in the best 2 out of 3 falls count anywhere match. The unsanctioned Lights Out Dark match after the last ATWE Live. She wagered her spot in Bloodsport, did Kayla Turner, for the rematch cause of Cameron Payne and Marsh Mayhem division, and well, did not work out that gamble for one Cameron Payne. So looking to get a measure of revenge and help out Leo Kobayashi along the way. Which is going to be another odd thing, is in the past she's teamed up with these men a couple times as well, formed a relatively successful trio, so they'll be on opposing sides tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the third competitors, currently making their way down, now fighting out of the other neutral corner, weighing in tonight at a combined weight of 448 pounds, the captain, Jet Lazara, the Black Hat, Azrael Black. They are the Cole. Jet Lazara, of course, going to be opening the proceedings on CCW Conquer Atlanta in a ladder match against fellow bouncy boy, the Assassin Pierce Perch. We'll see which of those two very athletic, very mobile athletes is the more athletic and mobile, I suppose. Whilst Azrael Black will be part of the very aforementioned Fatal 4-Way Marshall Mayhem Championship match, looking to earn some gold after he fought his way into the match. But here's a man who's holding championship that this is the last time, or the penultimate time, you will see him with this championship, I think, because it got announced by ATWE socials that this man is cashing in the Revolution Championship on whoever wins between Fred Gondrel and Tyler Walker for the Intercontinental Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the fourth and final team. First, currently makes his way down, now fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in tonight at 215 pounds. He is the current Revolution Champion, Joseph Ake. ATWE Revolution Championship, matching his gear perfectly, proudly held by Joseph Ake. Whether or not he is able to successfully win the Intercontinental Championship, we'll find out in the near future, but he's cashed in the opportunity of the Revolution Championship. He successfully defended it 3 times in one reign, so he gets the challenge for the Intercontinental Championship whenever he so desires. I feel like he's probably going to cash that in for Bloodsport, but he's announced that whoever wins between Fred Gondrel and Tyler Walker, that title's coming his way. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing his tag team partner, currently making our way down now, weighing in tonight at 162 pounds, representing Red Dawn, Lucia Belova. Yeah, that is quite right, Ben. It was strongly speculated that he was going to add another World Championship to his resume this year. It defended it another 2 times. He could have gone after the world title, but instead electing to go after the Intercontinental Championship. I think he saw that Fred Gondorol was sniffing around that division. He wants Stagnation to have nothing to do with championship gold either here or over in ATWE. Especially after losing his championship to Sotelo here in CCW. He's here joined up with Lucia Belova to represent the nation's Siffy, and is going to try and inflict as much damage upon Kayla Turner to ensure she can't go into the scrap trap at 100%. Of course, lots of fighting. Will be curious to see if Lucia Belova and Nicole come to blows in this one. Curious to see if Joseph Anarchy comes to blows with either Kayla Turner or Sotelo of Stagnation, and then how does the Canadian Sweet Assassin work alongside Leah Kobayashi and her usual tag team partners of the Cole. 4 teams fighting it out here. We are underway. Referee Earl David, your official. Kobayashi going after Anarchy immediately. Whilst Sotelo gets into the corner. Oh, just kicking Cameron Payne right in the forehead. Did Azrael Black Cat, no love lost, no hesitation, and to be fair, I think that's what the Canadian Sweet Assassin appreciates about the Cole, is that they bring the fight, and chaos running rampant here, and the Cole, as a tag team unit, are still owed a championship shot against whoever the world-class tag team champions are coming out of Conquer Atlanta, but later on tonight there will be part of a fatal 4-way match to determine, a fatal 4-way tables match even, to determine the number 1 contenders for the ATWE World Tag Team Champions. Sacktown Outlaws will be keeping an eye closer on that one, and we could find double champions with the Cole in the not too distant future after Bloodsport, after Conquer Atlanta. So could we see the double champs? They were the inaugural world-class tag team champions here in CCW this season. They took the division by storm. They brought the titles over to ATWE, have a showcase match, and then the removal squad, not being impressed with their display in ATWE, came to CCW, scouted Jet Lazar and Azrael Black perfectly, and just decimated them. They had the perfect counter plan, and Azrael Black just avoiding as the Cole hold the ring. Cameron Payne gets forearmed in the jaw, and oh my lord, the furniture being used at ringside by Anarchy and Belova. Oh, down goes Sotelo. Backdrop on the concrete. Of course, Joseph Anarchy will also be competing. Okay, we'll also be competing on, well, in Atlanta. Oh my god, double foot stop to the small of the back of Leah Kobayashi. The Flame Dragon just got paralyzed, it would seem. But yeah, Joseph Anarchy set to be in competition, a triple threat match with the French gut wrench machine Henry Allen and the Devil Sean Hunter. Hugh poured out by Leo Kobayashi. He's elected against a drop kick. Avoids. But yeah, the triple threat match between the World Heavyweight Champions of Season 2. And I've been told that there's a potential, depending on how the main event goes, that the winner of that triple threat could very well be in the title hunt in the not too distant future. Springboard DDT on the table to Cameron Payne, and now Sotelo hooking the leg. One kick out by Cameron Payne, but Jet Lazaro was there to break the fall anyway, and lots of competition to be had here tonight. This is going to be a chaotic match that's going to take forever to finish. There's a guitar. Oh, that guitar slapped out the hands by Calaturna. And, oh god. Slight heel off takeover. Wrenching away is Jet Lazaro. Oh, rolled through. Waist lock. And now being dragged to the red corner by Kayla. Oh god, Hugh being swung into the face of Joseph Anarchy by Sotelo on the outside. Of course, Sotelo part of the AWE Bloodsport men's tournament, trying to earn his way towards the World Championship of AWE. He wants to be the first to hold both World Championships in the same 3-month period across both AWE and CCW. One kick out. Veronica Showtime was looking to be a dual world champ here in CCW and over in AWE for the Women's World Championship, but she got knocked out by Andrea Steele in controversial fashion. Kick out at 2 by Kayla Turner, pin by Sotelo now. 1, 2, saved by his tag partner is Jet Lazaro. Super kick right to the jaw, and then Anarchy. Sotelo and Joseph Anarchy working together to put down Azrael Black. Then Jet Lazaro and Sotelo working together to save the match for themselves. Absolute chaos. There's 7 of the competitors inside the ring at the moment. And Leah Kobayashi cinching in a submission now on Jet Lazaro. Lucha Belova with Cameron Payne. German suplex. Lifting up. Kobayashi flips out the back. Does the Black Dragon knee on the outside to Anarchy. Strikes on the outside. Bam! Into the steps goes Anarchy. Sotelo with the snap suplex. And, oh, rising knee too. This is DDT on the edge of the table for Lazaro. Luca Belova now gets caught. Elbow. Belova blows, sends it down. Kobayashi. Backdrop onto the edge of the table again. Lazaro saving, trying to save Azrael Black off the table, but Kobayashi just ate the punishment the first 2 times. Down goes Anarchy and Kobayashi roll through. Captain's code! Belova's out. The captain's code. Kayla Turner knows right there. Save the match. Lariat back in the head. Face bounces off the table. Oh, drop onto the table. Anarchy put down Cameron Payne. Azrael Black lifting the table. Arabian Prince moves on from Anarchy. Steel chair. Poison Rana. Steel chair. Oh, Lucia Belova just had a steel chair thrown in the face by Sotelo. That man does not care who you are. He's here to win a match. Cameron Payne just bringing it together to the caveman on the outside. Stag mission. Stag mission. The stag mission. Kayla Turner grabbing Jet Lazaro to stop him from interfering. Stag mission. And Anarchy has to tap. Oh my lord. Kayla Turner playing defense on the outside. Giving Sotelo enough time to tap out the ATWE Revolution champion. He's already beaten in the past inside CCW. That stag mission proving to be continually brutally efficient and frankly deadly here in CCW. We can do the same over in ATWE, then well, we could see Sotelo as the new World Heavyweight Champion of ATWE. Now get the joyful task of trying to do the win-loss records there. Well done, these two. Kayla Turner played defense on the outside. Joseph Anarchy, Stag Mission caught him, and there was no escape. There was no savior. There was only 3 guarantees in life: death, taxes, and that you will join stagnation. Working my way down until we get everybody that was involved in that match. Starting from the top and working my way all the way down the roster just in case I missed someone. I feel like I might have gotten the majority of them now, but I've gotten them all. Wonderful. Now, that is great momentum for stagnation as they head towards championship opportunities galore. Both of those competitors still in their respective Bloodsport tournaments. Kira Ishimoto got eliminated from the men's one, but Sotelo, Kayla Turner, both still alive. Now let's calm things down a little bit with just regular singles competition as Kid Riot takes on Demi Walker. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles bout scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing the competitors first. Currently making our way down now, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in tonight at 131 pounds, Kid Riot. Well, we saw Kid Riot last in a brutal match with John Ewing, where she tried to avenge her loss in the #1 contendership match for the World Heavyweight Championship, but John Ewing able to put her down, and she's trying to rebuild momentum tonight, because every match you have is a chance to win, and every win you get is one step closer towards the World Heavyweight Championship, or any gold really, here in CCW. It's Kid Riot trying to get back on to winning ways. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing her opponent, cornering her way down, now fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in tonight at 126 pounds, Demi Walker. And well, there's the guitar broken on the stage now. Someone's going to have to clean that up, Demi. Thank you very much. Oh, well, okay, she must have heard me. Okay, she's mocking me. Great, great. That's nice to know. She is here to fight. This is Demi Walker, Moira. She is one of the up-and-coming stars here in CCW, and she's fighting Kid Riot, so... looking ready to have a clash here. You just missed stagnation winning, so lucky you. Yeah, Sotelo's tapping out Joseph Anarchy as well. But we're underway now, singles competition. Drop kick! Oh, went for the single leg drop kick. Got kicked out the sky. It was the nation adjacent citizens of Joseph Anarchy and Lucia Belova versus Leo Kobayashi and Cameron Payne versus The Cold versus Stagnation's Sotelo and Kayla Turner, fatal 4-way tag match. Just a bit of momentum building for the Martial Mayhem champions, or championship match competitors and adjacent people. But in our main event tonight, it will be the Puerto Rican Participant Brigade, all 4 of them versus all 4 of the nation: Veronica Showtime, Melissa Blackwell, Livy Markov, and Sippy. The last stop before we conquer Atlanta. Springboard leg drop to the back of the head. And Demi Walker trying to walk through Kid Riot towards some championship competition in the future. Waist lock applied. Turns it around. Now, waist lock of her own. Of course, we've got a much larger crowd here in the Colossal Sim ever since Veronica Showtime successfully retained her World Heavyweight Championship against Kayla Turner at CCW Conquer Toronto. The Colossal Sim got an upgrade. We expanded. And, oh, knee to the forehead. Means we've got a rabid audience, a rabid fan base here in Auckland, New Zealand now. Roll through. Drop kick. Always amped to be here. As referee Minoru Takayama there to count for 1, 2. Kick out by Walker. Backflip. Oh, into this. Press. God damn. They're going to stomp the hand. No, leg drops the arm. Right across just the wrist. And you can see Demi Walker shook it out before Kevin Upper gets caught with a leg lariat. Oh my lord. Kid Riot said, screw you for getting up. And then just flew at her. Now calling Riot. Calling Walker to her feet. Into the ropes off them. Roll through. Little kick. Demi Walker pulling herself under the ropes. Now up to her feet on the apron. Oh, gets punched in the face and then drop kicked off the apron onto the concrete. And Kid Riot has won twice now by count out, looking to make it 3. Oh, got swanton on the outside. Oh, knee strike just pumping through the jaw, and we'll see. Is Kid Riot gonna go for count out again? No, she's heard the criticisms of that strategy. I mean, we saw the World Heavyweight Champion employ it last time out against Andrea Steele, but front flipping DDT! Oh my lord, Spike and Walker, leg hook deep. 1, 2, kick out. Interesting camera work. Now lifted up to their feet. Turning around, Demi Walker. Destiny! And Kid Riot proven that she can beat people inside the ring. I mean, she's done it before and she will do it again, but very nasty Destino putting down Demi Walker there. One of a go. I know I'm slightly late from it, so I'm not going to keep singing along in time because the way I make myself heard cleans up a lot of the background noise. But the processing it takes to do so means I'm a slight delay. Well, Kid Riot though off the Destino, picking up the 3. And some much needed momentum. Brad. A bit indifferent to her winning, but I'm sure the Colossal Sim are gonna love what we're about to witness as we see the Trust Fund, Benjamin and Tiffany Bryce taking on the Battleflies, violence imminent in this one. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a tag team battle scheduled for one ball. Introducing the competitors first, cornering their way down now, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in tonight. Top mind weight of 383 pounds, Benjamin and Tiffany Price, the Trust Fund. And much like Pearl and Cletus, this brother-sister combination fighting here in CCW. They've not made the jump to ATWE yet, but they are facing a duo that are making their debut in ATWE later tonight, as the Battleflies will be facing the Cole. They'll also be facing the Benny Bros as well as Blake Bishop and Caleb Adams to determine the number one contenders for the ATWE World Tag Team Champions, the Sacktown Outlaws, T-Dog and Jeffrey. Gonna see if Battleflies can pick up some much needed momentum before they arrive. The Cole weren't able to do so, but see if these two can. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the opponents, coming away down now, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in tonight, until the mind weight of 443 pounds, North Seymour White, the Battleflies. Of course, these two have been brutal. Seymour White loving to drop Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade members in particular on their neck, on the concrete, with pile drives on the outside. North happens to also greatly utilize the North Star Splash to wondrous effect when they can hit it. They want to be on the Champions Wall, whether that is here in the Colossal Sim or the proverbial one over in ATWE. Does not matter, they want to be champions. Oh, Benjamin Price yelling from across the ring. We're starting off though with Tiffany and North. Here we go. Oh god, high difference. Coffin drop after that heel hook. Tiffany Price immediately just knocks flat. This could be it already. Referee did again. One. Kick out. Okay, I thought for a second that was already over with the way she dropped. And now just getting kicked to the midsection. Forearm across the face. The Trust Fund starting off on the back foot here by a lot. Now getting thrown around the ring is Tiffany Price. Off the ropes for a North Star Splash. Loading over Tiffany, stomping the leg, and oh goddamn, up to the top rope goes North. They could be looking to end it already. No, pulling Tiffany Price to her feet. What do they have in mind? They're gonna fly crossbody into the pin off that. Benjamin Price coming into the ring to break the pin. Does not like what's happened to his sister thus far, and North does not like being interrupted. Chop, kick. Oh, boot to the midsection, rolling neck breaker. Got a tag in Seymour White now. Benjamin Price just forced to watch his sister get beat up by the Battleflies. Oh, senton immediately into the pin off the senton. One, kick out. He's like, okay, you got some fighting. Let's break that. Off the ropes. Slam, center of the ring. Oh, tried to reach out for the pin and just gets cooked. Or just gets cut off with the kicks to the midsection, out of boot across the face a couple times. Seymour trying to bring out the fight in Tiffany Price. She's not fighting back though. I don't think she's hit a single bit of offense really. Nothing substantial. Now getting sent to the corner. And forearm. Oh. Uh-oh. Lariat. 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 Pulls her away and now back drop. Oh. Telling the crowd to calm down. Here comes Benjamin Price and oh, rising knee. Stomps away and oh, he says this elbow is going to be what ends the career. But Seymour White gets the tag and North is now legal and you done fucked up, Benjamin Price. Power bomb position. Center of the ring. Oh god, power bomb. Not quite acquired. The knees to the back. And springboard missed by North because Benjamin Price collapsing up to his feet, now running down. Oh, sending their shoulder in. God, and now kicking the leg, or kicking with the leg to the arm, right on where the shoulder is taped. Benjamin Price with a good game plan there. Bear hug into the spine buster and tagging out with the good arm, but you could see Benjamin Price, great strategy there, go straight after the injured leg, and now the single leg takedown by Simo White puts Benjamin Price in place so that he can now go back drop. Oh, back suplex, spiking him right on his neck into the pin, away from the ropes, leg hook deep. That's the win here. Oh, 1, 2, kick out by Benjamin. Benjamin Price. Oh, it's just a slap. Testing the kickouts here. Oh, Saito Doomsday suplex again on the neck. He's telling them that Battlefly's going to be the next ATWE World Tag Team Champions. But to get there first, they've got to fight through the Trust Fund, who seemingly are intent on taking some arms. Foul ball! And foot on the ropes, ref on the ropes. Oh, kick out anyway, but that is a preview of what he's going to have to fight, because Caleb Adams, Blake Bishop, both are part of that match he's gone into. They're on HWE. Suppose the Battleflies picked out the Blake Bishop lookalike and sister for a reason, because they know that Tiffany likes to go for that foul ball. They know that Benjamin Price likes to cosplay as Blake Bishop, and that DDT from the top, spiking Simo White right on his head. Alright, whip to the red corner. Tags in. Here comes Benjamin Price. Uh-oh. Holding up Simo. Leg drop. Oh, no. Now backing up. Simo starts to stir. Went for the knee. Just dodged. Alright, whip off the ropes. Slamming him down. Into the bed. Rick out. 1. Kick out at 1, though. I've got to get it. Doomsday Saito. Got to come over to pin. Oh, to tag, rather. Out to North, who is not amused with Benjamin Price targeting their arm before. Has had enough time to let the arm recover and leapfrog. Leapfrog. Oh, gets caught. Dropped over right into the ropes. Oh, my lord. Their rope bouncing off that bottom rope. And now, oh, begging off, and Benjamin Price, oh, lured in. A little bit of mercy shown by Price, and he is gonna pay, because they've got the springboard crossbody. North is a cheeky little scamp with that one. Now just a punch. Oh, God. Flurry strikes on the outside, but gets caught by the bad arm. Didn't have as much force as the right arm, and gets caught by hip toss. Neck breaker, no. Forearm to the back of the neck. Oh, God, their face bouncing into the concrete. And now. Oh, no. Pops it back. Oh, God. That arm. Oh, Lord, that shoulder is in agony right now. You have to believe. Oh. Then into the ring. They're trying to crawl to their feet, but just stomped back down to the mat. Benjamin Price going after that left arm with and tenacity that you do not appreciate. Now going, rolling on, pretty damn. Into the pin, leg hooked. Simo White to break it immediately. But, God. Oh, Tiffany Price loves a good arm-based submission, and I think the Battleflies may be regretting going after the Trust Fund here tonight. Oh, axe kick. They may be regretting it because they picked out the Trust Fund, because there's the foul ball that's utilized. Oh, shoulder breaker. How do you like it? Ow. But they picked out the Trust Fund because the foul ball utilized by Tiffany Price. Very similar build and style of offense of Benjamin Price to Blake Bishop, but Simo White legal now. The knee buckled of Tiffany, kicked across the chest, and now Cole Albert off the ropes. Drop down, waiting for it. Oh, catch and sink thrown. Oh god, punch. Clobbering blows to the back, double axe handle. Still, he's trying to fight back to his feet. Took about 5 strikes to get Simo back on the mat. Now, into the corner. Oh, fighting free of the forearm. Coast to coast with the Irish whip. Tagging in Simo now. And watch out. Turn a knee. Oh, God, the humanity, or inhumanity of it, rather. Drop kick. And the crumple. It's the pin. We saw how Tiffany Price just collapsed, so went for the pin. Dragging it to her feet. They're kicking that knee again. Oh, swings into a neck breaker and floating over to the splash. That's the athleticism on display there by North, who they're climbing to the top rope now. I think they may be looking for the end. North Star Splash! Center of the ring. Leg hooks Benjamin Price though, breaking the pin. And you notice that, breaking the pin by going after the shoulder. Tilt to wheel. Hurricanrana. Oh god, drove them shoulder first into the mat. They're pulling themselves up against the ropes. Benjamin Price now legal man for the trust fund. Clothesline taking them over the top. And now on the outside running knee. Oh, to the temple. North lucky that their face didn't bounce off the barricade as well. Returns to the ring. Benjamin Price from the top rope now. Looking to fly. Elbow right to the shoulder. North was getting up. Their left shoulder was in the air. So Price dropping down on it like he just doesn't care. And now, oh no. Not again. Ow! God. That left arm taking a lot of punishment. 1, 2. Broken up by Simo White, but I don't know if that was the wisest thing, because their arm might get broken in this one, especially if the trust fund keeps on. Oh god, leg hook DDT. Benjamin now, the legal man. These 6 siblings keep targeting that arm, and North. Oh god. Forearm to the back of the head. Benjamin Price, no. For a third time, they're going to snap that left arm back. Oh, the humanity. From the second rope. Back elbow this time. Again to that same shoulder. That left arm is in agony. It's screaming out. And now, wrapping the arm. Oh god, just stretching the arms back. And yeah, they have to tap. There's no escape, and Simo White's already broken a fall. That is... Simo White is powerless to do anything but watch as his tag partner gets torn apart. The trust fund with a vicious streak and a half, dear lord. Now, tag team division here in CCW is world class, and the amount of quality teams we have fighting around this roster, it's why we've seen quite a few of them be drafted in to challenge or to find out challenges for these Sacktown Outlaws over in ATWE. It's because of just the rich quality we have here, and They're like, we broke their arm. We're going to break their arms. What we do, we break it and we kick it. Dear Lord, no remorse for what they just did, even. They relentlessly target the arm. And then they celebrate it. And now we move on to just a singles match, but one that's going to be just as spiteful, I suspect, as the last. So we see the Challenger 40 Openweight Championship come Atlanta, taking on a former World Heavyweight Champion here in CCW. In Henry Allen. He accompanies the ring by his son Hank and the Openweight Champion himself, Angus Wyatt. Ladies and gentlemen, the contest is a singles bout scheduled for one fall. Interestingly competitive first, climbing his way down now, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in tonight at 245 pounds, the Anomaly. Yeah. This man is looking to become a champion here in CCW. But this man knows what that's all about. His opponent, a world heavyweight champion in the past, recently come back out of retirement. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing his opponent, climbing his way down now, fighting out of the blue corner, being accompanied to the ring by his son Hank and the CCW Openweight Champion Angus Wyatt. He is weighing in tonight at 292 pounds, representing Destined, the French gut-wrench machine, Henry Allen. 61 years of age and still fighting fit. You can see just the age on his face, in his demeanor. He's always been a bastard. Don't be surprised if he starts flipping everybody off. He has a penchant for doing that, shall we say. Oh, short arm clothesline. Short arm clothesline. And a third short arm clothesline. They're normally trying to shut down Henry Allen before he can get underway. And frankly, wise. Go after the old man. And you can see the knee braces that he's wearing. He's had double knee replacement. And, oh, God. Driving one of those braces right into the head of the Anomaly. It's amazing that Henry Allen is still competing. Like, he was retired for a few years, but CCW management asked him if he would be willing to come out of retirement to be part of a number one contendership match for a championship, and he said yes, or we, I guess. But Henry now, oh, kicks the midsection. His brother Harold and his nephew Howard have long since left the industry. Only him and his son remain. Of course. Oh, shoulder first into the mat. The Allen family, a multi-generational thing. Different branches of the family have fought in wrestling. Stomps the arm. The son encouraging him from ringside. Oh, what an uppercut. Of course, Henry taught Hank everything he knows, but Hank's learnt quite a fair bit more under the tutelage of Angus Wyatt and also alongside Paulo Jr. as they compared notes. And bow and arrow stretch incoming. The Anomaly getting, just stretched apart here by Henry Allen. He wants to have some momentum going towards his match against Angus. He needs to fight back here. Up to the top rope he goes. Legs placed on the outside. Uh-oh, from the second rope, dead. The gut wrench. Superplex. Dear Lord. Into the pin. Now that could be it. French gut wrench machine says so. 1, 2. Kick out by the Anomaly. And oh, Henry Allen looks pissed at that. Oh, just sweeps the leg out from underneath him. The Anomaly was running, so Henry just using his own momentum against him, trips him. Now, deadlift, gut wrench, power bomb. 1, 2, 3. And look how happy Angus is on the outside. Well, there's a reason he was the World Heavyweight Champion. He's showing it off there. God damn. There it was, the first thing that Henry thought was going to finish off this match. Gut wrench superplex. He normally just barely got a shot off the mat at 2, and Henry looked pissed. Normally went running at Allen. Now, look at the reaction here from Henry Allen when the Anomaly kicks out. Just what? He normally came running full tilt at Henry, so Henry just tripped him and then followed up with the gut wrench powerbomb, deadlift right or neck. That's all she wrote for the Anomaly. Looks over at his son and at Angus. Oh my, he's given warnings to Joseph Anarchy, Sean Hunter, do not underestimate me. Devil, I put you down. And Anarchy, it took 16 tables to get rid of me last time you fought me, so oh Lord. Let us see if that is a sign of things to come. So we move on now. Your main event of the evening for CCW Titans number 24, the Go Home Show, the final match before we see the challenge. The Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade will be fighting the Nation. Yeah, that'd be nice. I wish we could just pick which 4-person entrances. That'd be nice. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event of the evening, and it is an 8-person tag team bout scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing the competitors first, climbing their way down, now fighting out of the red corner, weighing in tonight at a total combined weight of 959 pounds. The team of JC Cruz, John Ewing, VJ, and Jesus Diaz, the Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade. £959 here. They're going to have this size advantage overall. But will they have the chemistry? Will they have the tenacity to beat their opponents? Of course, all 4 of their opponents in championship matches in Atlanta, only Jesus Diaz is. And the winners of this match get to decide if there will be a managerial force appearing at ringside for the main event. Jesus Diaz has already declared his intent that nobody will accompany him to ringside if he, or Veronica Showtime ringside if he wins, but we don't know what the World Heavyweight Champion thinks about the thing. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing their opponents, currently making their way down, now fighting at the blue corner, weighing in tonight at a total combined weight of 875 pounds. The team of Lucia Belova's tag team partner, Olivia Markov, Melissa Blackwell, the Marshall Mayhem champion, Siffy, and the CCW World Heavyweight Champion, Veronica Showtime. The Nation! 4 of the toughest competitors, 3 of the most persistent as well. Sippy, very downtrodden recently, had to fight and scrap and claw to earn his way back into good standing within the nation. Melissa Blackwell had a bit of an indifferent form, but Olivia Markov has brought new life to the group, it would seem, motivating her new compatriots to be better, and the World Heavyweight Champion starting off against her challenger very strongly here. Uh-oh. That is cheeky there by Jesus Diaz. You can't really see what's going on, but it was almost a spinning toe hold, like the Showtime toe hold, but not necessarily quite the same. Nope. Armbar cinched in. Is Showtime going to tap? No, she rolls forward and now driving the knee into the top of the head. Good time for the champion and challenger to feel each other out here. Process is vital. Uh-oh. Backstabber in the ropes. Stomps the wrist and now floating him over so she can pin the arm to the mat and stomp on the hand. Oh. Veronica Showtime being particularly vicious now. It's a Arabian Press moonsault off the ropes. Ref count 1. Ooh, kick out at 1 by Jesus Diaz. But it's a sign of what sort of fighters. Oh, went for the discus clothesline. Gets caught. Ripcord knee strike instead. But it's a sign of what sort of competitors both champion and challenger are. They both started the match here. Neither have tagged out to their teammates yet. They want to be the one to win this match. They each want to get their licks in against their opponent on Thursday night. Oh, almost got a taste. Yats there would have rung out in the Colossal Sim if she had landed there, but now getting her shoulder stretched here by Jesus Diaz. And uh-oh, just slamming her head into the concrete. Dear Lord. Armbar cinched in. This could be pivotal for their match in Atlanta. Of course, no matter which way this goes, the victor's captain will get to decide if there is or isn't managers at ringside. But no matter which person wins, which decision is made, the amount of people in the corner of both champion and challenger will be even. If Jesus Diaz wins, there will be 0 people in either corner. If Veronica Showtime's team wins the nation, then she gets to decide if there's 1, 2, or 3 people in either corner. Will we have the full complement of Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade and the nation, or will it be just one person cherry-picked? Hell, Veronica Showtime could look outside the nation, could bring Joseph Anarchy to ringside as well. And beat your bottom dollar that Jesus Diaz will be bringing Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade people if he is to be bringing people. He doesn't want to though, especially considering how his last World Heavyweight Championship challenge went against Joseph Anarchy. He looked over, saw John Ewing, expected John Ewing to distract the ref, pull him out, do something to stop the pinfall. And Sling Blade there by VJ, but he didn't do anything of the sort. And as such, Jesus Diaz lost his first challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship. Springboard, crossbody, but ooh, just barely missed, I should say. Avoided it, did Stiffy by virtue of not being where VJ landed, but the inverted suplex. Here comes John Ewing, hot off a victory over Kid Bandit's favorite CCW wrestler, Kid Riot. I think they're related. Oh god, spear! Cutting Stiffy in half, and if you are the Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade, Jesus Diaz is the only man on his side to really, he's the only one that is unable to afford loss. The other three aren't competing. At least, oh god, Scorpion Deathlock, or Death Drop rather. The other three aren't competing, so they don't need to fear losing this match. Everyone in the nation has championship matches coming up, so none of them can afford to take a fall. None of them can afford to take a hit to their momentum heading in to Atlanta. Jesus Diaz, as long as he's not the man to take the fall, doesn't necessarily matter for his side. Now we are going to double knees to the small of the back. Rolls through, and now into the bin leg hook deep for the win, perhaps. One kick out. Let it. And Siffy makes the tag. Here comes Markov, and oh, John Ewing. He pointed over at the Puerto Rican Playboy, JC Cruz, like, this one's for you. Here comes someone you'd like, and he's been made to pay for his disrespect. Kick out by Ewing. You can see him just clutching his midsection. That hurt. Everything that the Red Giant does hurts. Oh, Sling Blade ducked under what she was attempting. Good way to try and land maneuvers on Markov is to just be out the way. Uranagi, Anaconda Vice now, center of the ring. Is she gonna tap? No. Oh, here comes. Oh, backflip kick by Veronica Showtime. Just randomly interjecting as a springboard leg drop right across the throat. Melissa Blackwell now going to try and make a save for her tag partner. Of course, if John Ewing and VJ can pin one of the tag team component of the nation, oh god, Superman punch, machine gun punch, really. But if they can pin either Markov or Blackwell, if the nation wins the tag titles, then Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade would be right there in the contenders book. Oh, elbow drop driven in. Also, yeah, Mora, if the nation win this match, how many managers do you want at ringside for either side? It will be even. It will either be 0, 1, 2, or 3, provided you win. Jesus Diaz stated his intent that he wants there to be no managers at ringside if the Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade win this match, but you will have the choice if the nation wins. Irish whip into the corner. Tag. Oh, you no managers. Uh-oh. What is going on? The ref was in a way. Both the captains legal once more. They started the match against each other. They're going to finish the match against each other. Yes, damn. Jesus Diaz got a taste. And now, electric chair. I think she was looking for the Daymare 98, but Jesus Diaz, well scouted, fights out of it. Drop kick to Markov. She doesn't feel it. Springboard, no. Catches her. And, oh my lord, Emerald Explosion. That could be it for win for Markov. And now, Jesus Diaz calling for the end. He wants to get a victory here over the World Heavyweight Champion with the Highland DDT. 1, 2, 3. Oh my lord. Jesus Diaz heading into Atlanta, Georgia. has just pinned the World Heavyweight Champion ahead of his challenge for her championship belt. Oh my lord, could we be seeing the end of Veronica Showtime at the top of the mountain here in CCW? There will be nobody in the corner of either Jesus Diaz or Veronica Showtime. It will be one-on-one. No managers whatsoever. Jesus Diaz wanted it this way because when he challenged Joseph Anarchy for the World Heavyweight Championship, John Ewing... Well, he expected John Ewing to interfere when John Ewing should have. John Ewing expected Jesus Diaz to kick out, and the miscommunication between those two led to Anarchy retention. But Emerald Flosion broken up by Markov. Impaler DDT. I mean, I could use Patroclus or Metroclus as the ref. We have the power, but ladies and gentlemen, here is your winners. JC Cruz, VJ, John Ewing, and Jesus Diaz, the Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for CCW Titans number 24. We will see you later tonight on ATWE Live number 22. But for now, I've been Ed McKinsey, you've been yourselves. See you on ATWE and or CCW Conquer Atlanta this Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern.